Good morning and welcome back. So in today's short class, I have a morning mobility flow, and it's perfect to do after you've just woken up. We're going to reduce some stiffness, we're going to wake up the body and get you ready for the day. So I do encourage you to have a cushion, a blanket or a block available, and we're going to get started on our backs. So finding your way nice and gently down, and bring your knees into your chest. Deepening the breath. Inhale to take both knees out, and exhale to circle them round and back in. Keeping the shoulders and the spine nice and heavy into the mat. And this is a great warm up for the hips. And switch directions. Breathing out to bring them back in. And once more. Give them one more squeeze. And exhale to release the feet to the mat. Taking your hands down by your sides. Inhale to drop both knees to the right. And exhale to bring them back. Nice and gently. Gently engaging your core to protect your lower back. Just matching each movement with your breath. Inhale and exhale to bring them back up. One more on each side. And up. So taking your knees to tabletop position, and the knees squeeze together. The inner thighs are active, and your hands come into a T position in line with your shoulders. Palms are facing down. So there's an option to bring your knees in closer to your chest, and this will make it a little bit easier. As you exhale, ground your shoulders down and roll your knees to the right. Inhale to bring the knees back to center and pause in the middle. Find that start position. Exhale, both knees move to the left. Pressing down through your shoulders. And just move within a range that feels comfortable for you, where you're not forcing it. Exhale over to the left, press through your hands, and inhale to come back. And we'll do one more on each side. And back. Making sure your knees are staying together. You can always place your block or towel in between your knees to help you get that engagement in your inner thighs. Lovely work. Okay, and both feet go onto the floor, straightening out your left leg. So I want you to keep a slight micro bend in your knee. Try not to lock your knee out, and holding onto the back of your thigh or your calf. I'm going to grab my thigh, flexing the foot and pointing, waking up the calves. Again, matching your breath with each movement. Breathing in to flex and out to point. And then taking a few circles with the ankle. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck. And in the other direction. And be really intentional with your movements. And bend the knee. Replace the foot and we'll come on to the right side, straightening the leg out, making sure to not lock the knee, holding onto your thigh and flexing and pointing the foot. Feel that stretch in your hamstring. And in and out. And making a few circles with the ankle. Deep breaths. And switch directions. And bend the knee. Replace the foot. Rolling onto your side nice and slowly. And press yourself up. Coming into a cross-legged seat position. So this is where you can have your cushion or your block to sit underneath your hips just to elevate them, and it will make it a lot more comfy for you. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine, make yourself nice and tall. Exhale to hinge from the hips, not the waist. Very gently walk your hands forward. So we want to keep a straight spine with this and not round the back. Sinking through your hips and using your hands to support you rather than pulling you down into this stretch. So work within ranges that feel comfortable for you today. And please don't force yourself into any position. Nice deep breath. In. Maybe releasing through the mouth. And then walking your hands back up to center. We're going to do a few wrist warm up. So taking your hands out in front of you. Just making a few circles in both directions. And maybe shaking out the hands to release any tension. And then interlacing the fingers and moving the wrists together. That's great. And taking your hands down by your side. A nice deep breath in as you reach your arms up overhead. And then exhale, a cactus in the arms and dragging your elbows down towards your ribs. Maybe you lift your gaze and straightening the arms down by your side. Breathe in, looking up, reaching up. Exhale, drag the shoulder blades down your back. Open up your chest. And once more like this. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Pull the collar blades, the collarbones apart. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And then relax. We're going to come into downward dog. So finding a tabletop position. Knees are underneath the hips and the wrists are underneath the shoulders. I want you to tuck your toes and then please walk your hands about a hand span forward. So spreading the fingers nice and wide, pressing evenly through both hands. Breathe in to engage your lower belly And then exhale, lift your knees off the mat and lift your hips up and back. Relax your head and make it heavy. And place a deep bend in your knees, thinking about length through the spine rather than touching our heels to the floor. My mat's quite slippy, so you might need to readjust your hands nice and gently. And then pedaling out the feet, dropping one heel and then the other. Only a few times. And then coming in to downward dog and dropping your knees. Tucking your toes. Maybe you take your knees out quite wide today, or you have them quite close together. But sitting your hips back onto your heels, reaching forward through your hands. Breathing in, lengthening through your fingers. And exhale to sink through the hips. Maybe you drop your head to the mat. And if you have longer, you can stay here. So that's it for today. And thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a great day. See you next time.